financially disadvantaged schools. Other North Shore elite independent schools, like the two debating tonight, they promote these programs of community service, of debating, of sports, because they have the facilities to do it. These are the schools that will benefit under status quo. Your public schools don't have the performing arts centers. They don't have the immense sports fields of both Riverview and Aloysius.
How can you really test suitability to a university course through some kind of psychological assessment? This is some kind of magical psychic fortune teller that's going to say, yes, I'm going to get into this career and I'm going to be a fantastic doctor. No, right. Different situations, and exams in HSC are not learning a dot point and writing it back down. We've seen that as the Board of Studies have repeatedly put in questions that require students to think and not just blurt out learned answer. This is not right. And 87.6 does this in the exam. They find that is actually 70.1. And you have to communicate with your workers, and you have to take on board new ideas.
Then, ladies and gentlemen, they came to this argument that the ATAR is not all about university entrance. We'd like to point out the ATAR stands for Australian Tertiary Acceptance Rank. It doesn't seem to be related to tertiary acceptance. We'll engage them on this point. What they're arguing here is that you need more that this is about general life skills. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not about general life skills. It's about teaching people how to get into the universities, because that's the precise purpose of this. But even if it was about general life skills, the ATAR sufficiently covers all the life skills that are necessary for the careers which these universities provide for. Even if these individuals are doing 4-unit maths, how dare they do 4-unit maths? The opposition third speaker moved to a more broad issue, which is the holistic development of the student. This is very Jesuit language, so we can relate to it. The holistic development, ladies and gentlemen, is not valuable over the whole state. The reality is, ladies and gentlemen, that many of these things, there's just not a comparison of necessity and of value in dealing with academic skills in terms of getting into a law degree and dealing with sporting skills. The opposition said that if someone's doing 4-unit maths and they're learning no skills appropriate to law, how if someone is playing football are they learning skills appropriate to law? The practicality of their psychological testing. Their first speaker said, we're going to have tests that can decide who's going to be best at getting into economics. Their second speaker said these are going to be done by psychologists. How much do psychologists know about economics, ladies and gentlemen? That you cannot create a course that you cannot study for, one, and you cannot create a course that specifically tells you what career you're going to get into. The opposition said, we want this course to be something you can't study to, like the UMath. Like the UMath, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody here who's done the UMath has probably booked themselves for UMath courses. Because, ladies and gentlemen, you can study for the UMath. You can study for any exam. The reality is, any exam can be studied for, unless it's some sort of nebulous exam where the person is going to be thrown into the spot, which we could then see no value in whatsoever. So as long as it's a decent exam which tests a certain set of skills, you can study that set of skills, ladies and gentlemen. Even if they could make a course-specific test, ladies and gentlemen, that would be bad. But then now, not only do you have to learn the HSC content, you now have to also learn your first year of law to be able to pass the test to get into law. So you need to show the psychologist or whoever's doing the test that you have the skills in law necessary to get into the law course. The only way you can do that is by learning the law content. So now, not only are they learning the HSC content, you talk about pressure here, they now the cost of a train ticket to the library can range between $3 and $8 these days. I hope you give me that sort of estimate. Ravens would ask for $5,000 donations for a building development. Ladies and gentlemen, the review school fees are likely bigger than my student number. That Steinway pianos and $500 drama props are not available to every student. They're only available to at least few, ladies and gentlemen, unlike, for example, chalk, a pencil, and paper, ladies and gentlemen, which is all you need to be able to study.
All adjudicators thought it was an incredibly tight debate, an incredibly excellent debate, so congratulations go out to both teams. But a particular congratulations have to go out to the champions of this year's senior ISCA, who happen to be to my left.